Hello, my beautiful Aries friends. Welcome to your love reading here on Daily Divine Guidance. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. My friends, I ask that you please read the description box below for the disclaimer as well as the prayer we would say during the reading. I now say it before the reading, okay? So this is a projection of energies over the next 4 weeks. In relation to intimate romantic relationships. It can be, you're going to resonate however you resonate, but it can be for people who have partners already, or if you're single, so on and so forth. You may see some reminders of the past, or some of these energies may have already happened, as well as some of the energies projecting beyond 28 days, because time is fluid. It's not a dead set 4-week period, okay? So we have our romance angel cards. We're going to pull 6 tarot cards, 3 at a time. Find out what our Aries friends need to know when it comes to intimate romantic relationships over the next 4 weeks. I also have my little standby clarifier deck over here. This Mercury retrograde, you guys, I've been okay. I've done fine with it until the last week. My speech, I feel like my tongue has gotten 2 sizes bigger than normal. My speech has been insane, and it's been really, really bad today. So thank God it ends tomorrow. Mercury retrograde ends tomorrow. And I want to apologize in advance if I fumble or stumble more than usual, okay? All right, Aries. Projection of energies over the next 4 weeks for our Aries friends in relation to love, intimate romantic relationships. There's one, and man, well, you got a few. Wow, okay, Aries, you just wanted to take the deck. We're not reading reversals at this time, my friends, so let's put them out here. The Hierophant was first. Now, this is an energy that's coming up a lot lately. Wow, the World card. Okay. Aries, my little fire babies. First of all zodiac signs. You have the Hierophant, the 9 of Cups, Temperance, the World, and the Ace of Pentacles here. Now, the Hierophant and Temperance are astrological sign cards. This is Taurus and this is Sagittarius. So you may have a Taurus or Sagittarius in your life that is influential. Maybe this is your partner or incoming partner. You may have prominent Taurus or Sagittarius in your chart, your birth chart. It may have nothing to do with either sign at all, okay? It's just how people may resonate. Here's what I'm seeing here, though. I feel like if you don't have already, you find the most satisfaction in let's call it a fixed relationship, something very stable, very steady, something that is very traditional, very normal. Now, that looks different for every person, right? Somebody's norm could be somebody else's extreme. But I do feel with the Hierophant here that most of you who resonate with this are a more traditional type of person. The Hierophant is the priest. This is the energy of spirituality and your beliefs, your religious beliefs or your spiritual beliefs. It is the card of tradition, marriage. This is what I feel that you're most comfortable with, because we have the 9 of Cups following that. And the 9 of Cups is all about feeling satisfied in life. It's happiness, it's gratitude, it's contentment. This is the energy that says, I feel really good. So I feel like a lot of you are either wanting or are in a good, healthy relationship. Let's talk about the relationship itself. I mean, this is one where you find balance. That's good. Can you help me find better words, please? Because that just sounds wrong, but I'm going to say it anyway. You know your place, your placement in this relationship. And I don't mean that that you are that there's somebody dominating or more submissive here. You just know the aspect of this relationship is good for you, and the placement in your life, or the how all of it's just, it feels like everything feels complete around you. Like you're where you are in life right now. For those of you resonating, you are in a very good place. Your placement is good. There's something about placement here that feels appropriate for some reason. So there's balance here, there's stability, there's purpose in this relationship. And this is one, I mean, you guys, the World card is the last card of the major arcana. This is about completion. This is about accomplishment. Now, it can be about travel. So some of you may live at a distance from your partner or your future partner. If you're meeting for the first time, coming together within the next 4 weeks, if that's something that you've had planned, it looks really, really good. Like this is a very good connection you have here. For those of you, I think the Ace of Pentacles is actually for those of you that are still single, that this is coming in. The Ace of Pentacles to me is the card where you've been walking the path of life, and the divine has kind of like had this pentacle, this coin on your path several times probably, but you've just not stopped to look at it, or you've just been kind of going with the motions or dealing with other things. Finally, the divine picks that coin up and throws it in your, not throws it, but holds it up in front of you and is like, here is your coin. This is for you. I'm giving this to you. Like, take it, take it, take it. The Ace of Pentacles energy is about new financial opportunities or career opportunities. However, we're not talking about that this week. We're talking about the fact that this card is all about manifestation. So, those of you who are single, okay, who have this desire here, I'm going to set this off to the side a little bit because I think this is a special one for the single people. Keep manifesting. I mean, even if you're not single, manifest, because that always is going to feed a positive energy into any relationship or anything that you do. Keep connecting with the divine. But for those that are single, you right now there's a powerful energy around you. Manifestation abilities. Like your season is coming up in just a few weeks, right? Aries starts in just a few weeks. We are coming out of Mercury retrograde. Tonight is the supermoon in Virgo. There's that weird speech problem I'm having. But my point is there's a lot of really high vibrational energy happening now. A lot of things kind of working themselves out. It is an excellent time to manifest. Okay, my friends, excellent time for you to be manifesting if you're single. Because that new beginning is coming in. It's happening, Aries. I mean, and this is a really good, for those of you who are looking for this type of relationship or have this type of relationship, this feels very, very good for you. You're a very passionate and loving person. Aries, my Venus is in Aries, so I know how we, as having prominent Aries placements, especially in relation to love, can love very quickly and very hard, but we can also get bored very easily. I don't see this as a boring partner. I see this as a person who brings stability to your life, who has the same ideals and desires in life, who completes your world and brings satisfaction, but that doesn't mean that it's a boring connection at all. I don't see boredom here at all. I see the divine saying, hey, this one's for you, kid. Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Let's get three cards for Aries now. Can we get 3 cards, please, for Aries? There's one. Oh, wow, yeah. Can we get 2 more cards, please? 1 more card. You don't get those ones, Aries. Wow, 2 aces. You have the priest and the priestess here. We'll get a clarifier for this 5 of Swords. Okay. So you have, again, the High Priestess, the 5 of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is your energy. So again, this is a connection that brings you, I mean, this is a really good connection for you, my Aries friends. This is one that makes you feel, I almost feel like the person that you're meeting, you may meet in a spiritual center or like a church, or maybe at some sort of religious celebration, or some sort of even something along the lines of like anonymous meetings, because you're relying on a higher power to help with dealing with some struggles that you may have. It may be at a wedding or an engagement party. Something here is focused on spirituality. And I do feel like, especially with the High Priestess and the Hierophant, this is like a couple to me, the priest and the priestess. This is a couple, and you may be meeting this person in a more religious or a spiritual or religious celebratory type of setting. Okay. The High Priestess, I'm so sorry, can't stop stumbling. The High Priestess is about intuition. The High Priestess is the divine feminine, okay? This is knowing in your heart of hearts that this connection is right. So if you're thinking, oh my gosh, is it this person? Is it this person? Is it this person? Is it, John Doe? Is it Jane Doe? Is it John Doe? Is it Jane Doe? It's likely that person, because you just know. You have the Ace of Wands here. I'm going to talk about the Ace of Wands before we talk about that 5 of Swords, because I want to get a clarifier for that, baby. The Ace of Wands is your energy, and this is a very passionate, high energy. The fire signs are always very passionate, fiery, quick energy. It's a new, inspired, whoa. I think we just had a spiritual visitor here, my friends. That was strange. Anyway, the Ace of Wands is a growth, and its opportunities, its potential here. Lots of inspiration happening with the Ace of Wands. So you have 2 aces. It's not just a new beginning that is meant for you, that you've been manifesting, but it is one that will have, it's not fleeting, if you will. I mean, these 2 cards alone to me indicate something that is more long-term. The World card is definitely a more long-term card, but because this card is about growth, we are also seeing a long-term connection here. The 5 of Swords is about conflict. There's that 9 of Cups again. Ace of Swords, 4 of Cups, and illumination. I guess we will take these 4 as clarifiers for this 5 of Swords. So let's lay these out. So now you have 3 of the 4 aces. You do not have the Ace of Cups here, but you have the 9 of Cups twice. And this is, again, talking about being grateful and satisfied in this connection, in this relationship. The Ace of Swords is clear communication. It's mental breakthroughs. Like, you really, like, this is, this. The 4 of Cups is about contemplating things and reevaluating things. So for some of you, you may have somebody coming back into your life, and you've got to think about it. Okay. You've got to think about it. The 5 of Swords is about conflict. okay? The Five of Swords is a conflict card. It's about disagreements, feeling like competitive. So this may be a person that you know, may have more options, or maybe has some people who are kind of also interested in them, or something that you feel like you're kind of having to compete. But that's not what you're having to do here, because illumination is not a card in every tarot deck. It is actually only in my clarifier deck, okay? This card has no description with it either. To me, this card is about, again, spiritual connection, living in the light, feeling illuminated, trusting your intuition, knowing that the divine is on your side, understanding and being aware of the being in the light space. So you may at times feel like there may be some little bit of residue, or a little bit of baggage, let's say, left from a past relationship or past situations. But this connection brings so much goodness, not just goodness, satisfaction, commitment, all that good stuff, balance and stability, completion. It's all these new beginnings here, and it's all illuminated. It's a good connection. For those of you resonating Aries, this is a good connection. It really, really is. Manifest, 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 Aries. Let's get 1, 2. You know, I knew that card was going to pop out. Why are you asking for all the cards, Aries? Are you guys just excited for your season or what? We're going to take 3, just 3. Keep an open mind. Pay attention to the red flags. Now, this is a card I had a feeling it was going to pop out. And as I was thinking it, I knew exactly what it was for. And deception. So these two cards here definitely go together. Remember how we were just talking about somebody maybe coming back from your past? For those of you that have that, trust your gut. I don't think that many of you are meant to be with the person from your past. You have so many new beginning cards here with these 3 aces that this is actually a new person coming in. Okay. So if you are in a relationship that doesn't feel right, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, my Aries friends. You are the designer of your destiny, but you definitely want to pay attention to any deception or any red flags. And I feel like, again, we have this for the single people, but I feel that this is for those of you who have somebody coming back into your life. Keep an open mind is really telling me that you need to remember that this person may not look like your typical type. They may not have the job that would be, like they may not have it just may not be a person that you would normally be attracted to. But keep an open mind. If you're feeling some sort of connection with somebody, see where that can build and come and what it can come to, because whatever all of this is coming in here, it's freaking beautiful. My Aries friends, I'm loving this for you. I hope that this resonated well with you. If it did, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps us get the message out to more of our Aries friends. I'll be back next week with your finance reading, so stay tuned for that. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy the supermoon, or I hope you get to enjoy it if you don't see it on the supermoon. And thank God Mercury retrograde is ending. I'll talk to you guys soon.